Welcome to Board Games Satirical News. I'm your host, Mike.
And I'm your host, Nick. Our next goal on Patreon is for us to get a bus stop ad. And we don't know how to do that. Do you know? Does anyone know how to do that? How do you do that? Like, who do you call? Who do you
Call
talk to?
the city.
You talk to the bus people?
Yes. Support us.
All right, on to the news.
First bit of news, and it's a doozy. HeroQuest is finally officially back, being brought to you by Hasbro.
Folks really like HeroQuest. Just ask this guy.
HeroQuest is the best game ever made, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong.
So as you can imagine, people have been wanting this game to make a comeback for some time.
Hasbro has you covered and are currently running their own Kickstarter-type campaign over at Hasbro Pulse because, why? Anyway, the campaign will have stretch goals or pulse points where new content and upgrades can get unlocked.
Now, HeroQuest is all about nostalgia, so the new HeroQuest will very much be the old HeroQuest with new miniatures.
The best thing about HeroQuest is the gargoyle. It is the finest miniature in the land. Compared to this is rubbish. This is brilliant. This is an abomination. This is a gargoyle.
Better sculpted furniture.
The best thing about HeroQuest is this tiny furniture. It is unequaled in all the realm.
And the exact same board.
Beautiful, vibrant colors and its perfect square-ish shape.
HeroQuest will be a blast from the past with new design elements and even a bonus quest book designed by HeroQuest's original designer, Stephen Baker. And finally, all those game-poaching savages on eBay dangling old copies of HeroQuest for exorbitant prices to help us nerds can float away into the ether because Hasbro is selling the game for 100 smackers, which ain't bad considering it's a carbon copy of a game from 1989, which is about 25 years before board games got good again, but it's cool.
I detect just a hint of shade there, sir. Anyway, check out the channel BardicBroadcasts and follow this card to why HeroQuest is so great, as it's the best board game review of all time.
And now to our favorite bit of news this week. Grand Austria Hotel is getting an expansion with Let's Waltz. Not much is known about this expansion as it will launch on October 22nd with a Kickstarter campaign, but the expansion is said to contain 5 modules which can be added to your game and will have some sort of deluxe component upgrades, which I don't know how you can do that because if this doesn't make you think cake or strudel or wine, I don't know what will.
We can all agree that those dice are straight up anus. Since we don't know anything about this expansion yet, let's instead play What's in the Box and speculate wildly about these Euro modules.
What's in the box?
Right off the bat, you know that the 5th player edition is coming out, which would make an already unplayable at 4 players game even longer and more insane.
What's in the box?
Ooh, I think there will be a penthouse module, which will introduce high-end suites on top of your hotel that caters to people with more refined taste than cake and wine. These patrons prefer the sweet, sweet nectar that is cocaine. Just look at this dude.
What's in the box?
Go with me here. I think dancing is going to be a part of it, but rather than a waltz, in this game you have a new type of action, which is stumble into the auditions of America's Best Dance Crew, Best of Jabberwockies Week 1, and finally earn the respect of one J.C. Chazé.
What's in the box?
But let's be honest, we all know what will be in that box.
Her pretty head.
What?
We should have known right then that Kevin Spacey was a creep. Now for one final quick story. It looks like Wasp is coming to Marvel Champions, but this leads to the question, was Wasp here all along?
Wait, isn't that the exact line you had me say during the last episode of BGSN?
Give me a break, man. It's a slow news cycle.
You said the same thing word for word. You just swapped in the word wasp. Lazy writing, dude.
No, lazy game-making. Fantasy Flight releasing basically the same character twice in a row and selling them separately. Peak Fantasy Flight. Next pack is just going to be ants. All the ants that help out Ant-Man. Got 'em! Anyway, that's all the time we have for this week on Board Game Satirical News. Be sure to drop your favorite bits of board game news in the comments below. And until next time, that has been the news.
According to us.
I'm gonna try that one more time, see if I can be a little smoother. I forgot how long that is. Not much. Too many words. For unplayable at 4-player game, playable at 4 players game. It's so hard to say. You scroll up just a bit, I'll do that one more time. Kickstarter type campaign over... Anyway, the campaign will have stretch goals or pulse points. That's not true, but it is fun.